Hello, everybody. I'm artist Aaron Rutten, and I'm joined here with artist Lawrence Mann.
Hiya, folks.
And we're going to do a live game show that is called Guess-A-Sketch. We're going to draw random words, and you, as an audience member, can guess those words. If you guess correctly, you'll get a point. If you get enough points, you will win the game or the round, and you can win a prize. So we'll go ahead and get started. Feel free to use the chat to comment in and make some guesses, ask us questions, whatnot. And also make sure to subscribe to both of our channels to get updates when we do these live streams. So I'm going to go ahead and just get it started, and we're going to pick a card from our little Pictionary deck here, and we're going to draw a word, and if you know what it is, feel free to guess. So let's see. I got a good one here. I'm just going to send it to Lawrence. By the way, we're using the Drawpile app, if you're wondering what we're using. This is a free app that lets us both draw on the same canvas simultaneously. Lawrence is in the UK and I'm in Seattle. Okay, Lawrence, you should have my word here momentarily.
I will tell you in a second. The word has come through.
Good.
Wow. That's more than one word. Yep. I do, in fact, have your word.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hide our little title here. And we'll go ahead and guess we'll each just try to draw this. Sometimes we draw separately, sometimes we draw together. Kind of depends on the mood. I see that artist Madro is watching today. Hello, artist Madro. So let's see. I know what you're drawing there, so maybe I'll draw the other.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
Okay.
I can't really remember what this looks like, so I'm really taking a wild stab in the dark with it. But
I'm trying to remember too. And we should also have a disclaimer that we're both actually pretty decent artists, but when we're doing these quick drawings,
we don't really try.
Yeah, like we don't want to spend forever drawing one thing. Nobody would be able to win.
Yeah, we totally view this as just a bit of a giggle, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, chime in and have a bit of a guess at what you think this is.
So we got a couple of guesses. Red Riding Hood and the Wolf, King Kong. Those are all very close, but...
Like where you were going with that first one.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's looking like the Chiquita Banana Lady.
I have no idea who that is.
They don't have Chiquita bananas there?
No.
What's the main banana brand?
That...
Dole?
Oh, maybe they do. Is that the one with the little yellow and blue sticker?
Yeah. She's got the fruit on her head.
Yeah, I think we do. I just don't eat enough bananas to know.
Oh. I'm pretty sure they have a monopoly on bananas.
Yeah. I think we do then. It's just I don't eat bananas.
I think the hair is totally wrong here.
I'm just really, really unhealthy. Somebody must have got this by now. Oh yeah, Madro's got it.
Okay,
yeah.
It is indeed Beauty and the Beast.
The next thing that I was going to draw was actually this.
You got a lot further than me. I was like, I can't even remember what the lady looks like.
That was the next thing I was going to draw. Was that?
Is that, is that a? It's the little animated spittoon or chamber pot, or what is he? Oh, he's a
Yeah.
candle.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so
I could have done that. I remember there was a candelabra in it.
yeah,
I
so
actually remember some of the lyrics to one of the songs, but that's only because my wife has a Disney CD in the car.
yeah,
But it's not my favorite Disney film by a mile.
no, I like the classic ones, but the newer, more contemporary ones, I can't really get into. I think what would even be the last one? I don't know, because I didn't really like Little Mermaid, and what was before that, Pocahontas.
Yeah, I don't like any of those.
So I'm trying to think of what's the latest one. Um, well, anyways, I digress a little bit. While we're discussing this, just so everybody knows, the rules are if you guess correctly, you get to pick the color of the next card, which you can see down there at the bottom. We have orange, green, purple, yellow, and blue. So, artist, feel free to pick a color, and that'll help us determine the next word that we're going to draw. I'd have to get a list of movies to know because now I'm drawing a blank. Because I think there's a pretty big gap between the classic ones like Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland, and then like Hercules and Pocahontas and all that.
Yeah, there's a massive gap.
Yeah, because they did some
But
stuff in
then
between.
you do things like yeah, but Disney and Pixar as well now. So
Yeah, don't they own Star Wars too? No,
yep, and they own Marvel.
that's crazy.
If you if you look at all the kind of number one films at the box office, like 7 out of 10 of them will be owned by Disney.
Yeah, they shouldn't have their hands on all that stuff. Like
Uh, well, it's a business, so I don't mind.
yeah. I mean,
If they weren't making these kind of things, would they even get made?
I don't know. Who knows? Probably not. Or they wouldn't be
So
done.
I don't
Or
mind.
they might not be done as well. So artist Madra picked blue, which is an object, and I just sent you the word, Lawrence. Feel free to comment in and let us know if you can hear us all right, if we're too quiet or too loud, if there's any lagginess or anything. Katie Artpaw says blue. Katie, you will have to guess the word correctly to be able to pick the color. Just so everybody knows, because I know not everybody knows the rules to this game because it's kind of new, down in the bottom left corner, there's a link to our rules page, and you can go ahead and check out the rules there if you want to know how this game works.
I'm gonna start that again.
Yeah, this is a...
Tricky one. So we're gonna draw this separately now. We're
Yeah,
not drawing the same.
I think so. We're just
We're not drawing
kind
it together.
of winging it. I feel like someone's going to get this pretty quick.
But they've got to get the exact word.
Yeah.
So
You have to get the exact model and manufacturer here. That's what it says on the card. A couple people say they can hear us loud and clear, so that's good. So we got some guesses. Owen Wilson. I think you meant oven. I'm just kidding. Cooker, stove. So Mary McCarthy got it first, and that is stove.
God damn. We're never gonna be allowed to just draw something.
Nope. Oh, you went for the old school stove. I like that. I
Yeah.
wanted to do that initially, but then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can draw it. Mine would look like a bong or something.
You Seattle guys. Ha ha ha.
Electric stove was another guess. So Mary McCarthy gets a point, and Mary McCarthy gets to pick the color of the next card that we draw.
You know, this is the first one we've done where I've actually been able to see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
It's tripping me out quite a bit.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
we get a lot of comments. That's good. People
Re
are,
really need to really need to be able to see him.
yeah. It makes it kind of. I mean, I try to read
Really
them out,
helps.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
makes a big difference.
so Mary, please. Oh, she's got it. Okay. She picks blue. Okay, this will be one that we can have fun with here
Oh, good.
because we don't have to. Let's wait to do the literal representation.
Here you go.
If you know what I mean, like we can be kind of. Um, oh, I had a good idea, and then now I realize it doesn't make any sense at all.
All right, give me a second. Let me see what the word is. Oh yeah, yeah. I get what you're on about. Can I draw the first word and you draw the second word?
Sure, that'll
Because
work.
there are two parts.
Yeah,
I don't want to confuse them, but yeah. Aaron knows what I mean.
yeah. We're good at communicating without communicating. Even though we're sending each other words via messenger, we could just communicate that way too. But it's more fun to act like we're psychic, or that we're somehow good at planning these things
Nom,
out.
nom, 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 nom.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to my background layer here.
Hopefully this is confusing everybody. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe somebody's got it already.
Yeah, I don't know if we gave away enough clues there. Oh, I see. You're gonna do a top down view. Let's. Oh.
I think artist Modro has kind of gone. I like where you're going with this, Aaron.
So we got a couple guesses. Mousetrap, frog, mouse, rat. Those are all incorrect. I guess they're partially correct, but you'll see.
We've decided we don't like everybody guessing so quickly. So
Yeah.
we're going to be a little more abstract.
I don't know if that's pizza or cheese, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Maybe it's cheese pizza.
That's true.
He, you know.
Mary McCarthy guesses house mouse. That's that's
I like it.
that's pretty
I
close.
like it. Yeah.
Should probably have a.
Maybe we should start awarding half points.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Sherlock Mouse is another good guess. I think to make this, maybe this will help. Because if it's
I wondered where you were going with that. He's pooped on the floor.
well, they poop everywhere they go. That's how they
Uh,
that's how they find their way. Artist Modger guesses computer mouse. That is incorrect. All right, should we start leaving a few clues here?
I'd like to say yes, but I don't know where we can go now.
You all are really close.
Just keep guessing.
Yeah, you're so close. I could draw an arrow here, and that would probably make it pretty clear.
Come on, guys, keep guessing. Keep guessing.
You can do it.
Yes, you can.
I have a timer also.
Yeah, focus, guys.
Where's the timer?
Do you like it? Do you like us being this abstract? Is this just weird? Would you rather we went back to being really simple and straightforward?
All right, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna
Do the arrow.
air mouse, wireless mouse, mouse mat. What do you think about?
What was the?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah to that one.
Is that more? I would say yeah too because it's a regional
Well,
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, even though it doesn't make sense with the way that we've done it, but
But that's what it is, yeah. So
but that is
we'll take mouse mat. So James
yeah, we'll take mouse mat.
Dyer
It
gets a
was.
point. Mouse.
It was. I'm just gonna. It was mouse pad. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It was actually.
Okay, so
Ah.
James, feel free to pick the color of the next card. This was the mouse in his pad.
Yeah. We just didn't want to be so, you know,
I
straightforward.
didn't want to draw a rounded rectangle with a oval and
With a computer mouse.
string coming
It
out of
was-
it. That wouldn't have been any
So-
fun.
No. So we decided to do that. Do we suck for doing that, or would you like us to be a little more abstract?
I have the timer too, so if it's an issue of it's not us being abstract, the word just cannot be guessed because it's too difficult. I'll bust this thing out and then we'll just skip it. Katie likes the sound effects. That's awesome. James Dyer would like green. Huh. Okay, I think this one we don't really need to be abstract, but it might be. I don't know. What do you think? Is that too hard?
Second.
Green is difficult, by the way.
No, I think we can do that. I mean, I could do that, I think, very easily, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think we can do that easily.
Okay, let's go for it then.
Cool.
I'm trying to think of a particular example though. I'm just trying. Yeah, okay. I got one. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
You don't have to draw one in particular.
Yeah, I'm having trouble thinking of any though. I mean that that I know so well that I could draw.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
wow, failing here. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
I like where you're going, Katie.
This is hard because like normally when I draw people and things that are a little more complex, I'd want to like do an underlying sketch first, but I also don't want to like waste time on that. I just want to draw it line for line, but then it becomes really hard to visualize what it is that I'm.
That, Joyce, was a really interesting idea. I don't think either of us would have thought of that in a second. I'm not sure how smart we are like that, but yeah.
Oh wow, somebody already got
And
it.
yeah, it's Modro.
Wow,
Yeah, there you go.
that's good. I didn't even get a chance to draw my crappy Marilyn Monroe. It's like I was thinking like Johnny Depp and like Bela Lugosi, but then people guess Dracula, and it's like I don't know if I can draw Johnny Depp in under a minute. You know what I mean? It's like I
Yeah, my next thing was to just do somebody like with sunglasses on
yeah
and the like do like the movie camera.
yeah somebody who looks cool,
Yeah,
some hip looking dude.
yeah, and do the whole movie camera thing.
So artist Madra is in the lead with 2 points now. Mary McCarthy has 1 point, and so does James Dyer. So artist, you get to pick the color of the next card.
Oh wow, there's not many undo states in this.
32.
I don't think there's even that.
Well, I don't know if there's a place to change that or not.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's okay. Clear my Marilyn Monroe there. Artist Madra would like yellow. I like yellow. It's person, place, or animal. Huh. Okay. If you think this one is lame, we can skip it. But I think it could be fun. Easy but challenging at the same time.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a couple of different ways we could handle this.
Yeah.
We could go straight or we could go east.
I'm gonna try to do like both.
Okay. Right, well if you're going that way, I'll go east.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry, I thought you meant. Yeah, I didn't think you meant both at once.
You never know what I'm gonna do. I'm unpredictable. I'm like a frog mixed with a cougar.
Is that your report card?
Okay, I'll just go ahead and read off some of the guesses here. Spy, Sherlock, agent, detective, James Bond, gangster, Sherlock Mouse, Pink Panther, Shoeshine, Blues Singer. These are all good guesses, but they are not correct. Oh, somebody got it.
Way.
Mary McCarthy guessed gumshoe, and that is correct. It is gumshoe. Good job, Mary.
Go.
That's what I wanted to do originally. And I was like, I kind of also want to see if I can draw a gumshoe. And I know that might be kind of a antiquated term. So for anybody who doesn't know, a gumshoe is like a detective, right?
Because they walk the beat and they end up with gum on their shoe.
Yeah. Could also be a private detective, right? Or is that only a police detective? I'm not
No,
sure.
I think in a lot of senses it's mostly seen as a private detective, isn't it?
Yeah. That's kind of what I was going for. Some dude in a trench coat.
Yeah.
With sunglasses. Now, if you dress like that, you get arrested for,
Yeah, now
being
you're the one getting arrested.
Yeah. So Mary, you get to pick the next color of the card. Mary said,
Gumshoe as well. Is it one word in a lot of cases?
I believe so. Mary says she's antiquated. It's good to have that advantage, I think, in this case, because these Pictionary cards, I believe, are going to be probably I don't even know when this deck came out. This is the 20th anniversary. So Pictionary probably came out in the 80s. So these might be from around the 2000s, but I would guess that probably a lot of the terminology is kind of more on the classical side. There are some contemporary things though.
Well, it's printed on paper. It's not the digital version of
Yeah.
Pictionary, is it? So
Yeah.
you can probably only get it, on the iPad now. So
Always one of my favorite games, obviously because I like to draw, but I was always pretty good at it too because, you play. It's kind of probably meant more for people who aren't good at drawing, but
yeah, you like to show people. I
yeah.
get you.
Mary would like red. I know our orange probably looks kind of like red, so we'll go ahead and go with that. On this particular card, we've already done that one in a previous episode, so I'm going to skip that. I'm tempted. I'm tempted because it's good, but I don't know if we'll be able to do it. So I'll see what you think.
Send me it. Let's have a look.
Oops, I
That's a
misspelled.
lot of typing.
I misspelled it. Sorry, mistyped it. This is going to be the whole live stream of me looking down at the card, going, "Ooh, I don't know." What do you think? Can we do it?
The first bit, can do the last bit. It's the bit in the middle I'm worried about.
Skip it or try it. It's a challenge.
We'll do it.
Okay.
But should we say how many words it is?
Yes, it is 4 words.
Yeah.
Do it Wheel of Fortune style.
Word by word.
Okay. So, do we want to do
So
it as like?
say,
Okay, that works. Now there's really only 2 that you can draw here, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and. Is it okay if I do the last one?
Yep. I'll do the first one.
Okay.
People will just be looking, going, "What's going on?"
Yeah. James Dyer guesses the 4 purple worms. Man, he got it. That was quick.
Yep, that's it. Award the man a point, and let's move on.
Yep. I think he should just win. He should just win the whole round. Cut above the rest. That's a good guess.
I like that. I like where you're going with that. See if anything, I've done my job here.
Have a look at the comments and let me know what you think about who got this first, because somebody kind of got it. I would say that, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, Joyce got it.
Yeah. Well, kind of, but I'd say that's close enough for me.
Well, if you want to be absolutely positive, then James got it.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
But
like,
I would say James got it, but does James want to be a gentleman?
okay, well, let's just say what it is. So it is cut to the chase, and Joyce put cut for the chase, which, could have been a typo or something, and probably meant cut to the chase, or James actually technically put cut to the chase.
Yeah.
We should just have a coin. Do like a coin flip or something. I don't have any coins, though. I don't have any money. So,
I have a coin.
So let's say since James got it technically correct, James, you get to pick heads or tails, or whatever you have there. Lions and kings, or lions and queens. What is it?
No, I have 4-leaf clovers or heads.
Okay, so heads or clovers. Oh, he says let Joyce have it. All right.
Gentlemen.
Very nice of you, James. So Joyce gets a point. Your money is like Lucky Charms there, man. You got 4-leaf clovers and stuff. I think all of our money is like presidents' heads and then eagles.
We have old lady heads.
Old lady heads. Well, our old presidents kind of have the powdered wigs, so they look like old ladies. Except for Abe Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant.
They, for some reason, they just put weird stuff on our money now, and it just looks useless and daft. And then on the other side, we have the Queen.
It's interesting doing these sessions with you because I learn a lot about things that I don't know, and then I actually remember some of it too, so that's good. It's always interesting to learn stuff about other people's currency. Because I just assume
one day I will teach you how to pronounce the names of places.
Yeah, you'll never be able to achieve that.
Like Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Not Birmingham.
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 Well, if I try to do the accent, then it's okay, but then that's almost even worse. So
I was gonna do 2. Like 2 people.
That would have worked.
But I didn't know if people would get that. Would people have got that?
I think so.
Or would that have been really confusing?
Hard to say. Joyce, you get to pick the color of the next card or the next word that we choose. So orange, green, purple, yellow, or blue. Yeah, let me clear out my little chase here. Little stick figures. And if you have any questions in the meantime about digital painting,
says,
or
oh no.
if you have any questions about digital painting or tablets or us as artists, Feel free to comment in and be happy to answer
Real
those.
artists, not the stuff we're drawing now.
Yeah. Joyce picks yellow. That's a person, place, or animal. This is a fun one. I don't know if we've done this one before. I don't think we have.
Oh, penguin.
Oh, you just said it out loud, though.
Oh, why did I say that out loud?
All right, it's okay.
I think it's the first time.
That's totally something that I've well, I've literally typed it into the chat for the chat room and almost hit enter a couple times. So no worries.
Really?
Well, because I got two separate windows that look very similar with.
Yeah.
I have another one that's even
I
better.
have never done that before. That's so weird.
I
I
used
just did that.
I used to play pub trivia a lot. Where they, you obviously don't want to yell out the answers there, and people would do it occasionally. And I always kind of wondered why. And then there was one time where like I really thought that I knew something that no one else knew, and I got really excited. And then like the host is like asking the question, and all of a sudden I just like say the answer, and I'm just like, why did I do that? I don't think anybody heard me though. So how do you feel about this word here?
Right, no, that's cool. I was just doodling. Delete that.
So how do we want to do this? Do we want to both kind of, how about I draw the background really fast while you're drawing the foreground?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, done. I'm kidding. I'll just. Oops. I really need a better brush to fill in stuff with. We were talking earlier before we started the stream about when this is going to be updated again, this particular program, and it's really like one guy working on it, so it might not happen anytime soon, but
Could be years.
it's hard to say how popular this is because I think it's pretty cool. I know that probably not a lot of people who do what we do know about it. And it seems to kind of be a younger generation of people that actually use it on a daily basis. And it seems to be more for like socialization rather than for performance in a sense. Like there's people who go on there and show off.
Yeah.
There's people who go on there to practice and to learn, but I don't know if there's a lot of people using it for what we're doing with it. I know what we're doing is not original because I've seen people do it, but it's not, as mainstream as some other things are.
No, exactly. Loads of people have got this, by the way, Aaron.
Yeah.
I think James Dyer might have been the first one again.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's James.
All right, good job, James. You can get another point. So now we have a tie with 2 points each. We have artist Madra Mary McCarthy and James Dyer, and Joyce has 1 point. And artist asked earlier how long our live stream will be today. My best guess would be probably 2 hours. What do you think?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's typically about 2 hours.
Yeah. And we'll have, as many winners as we can fit into a session. If you get 5 points, then you win. Then we move on to a fresh round where someone else can win. So, 3 more points and we have a winner. If we get to the end of the hour, which is about 20 minutes away, whoever has the most points will be the winner. And then we'll start another one for the next hour. So, James, feel free to pick a color if you haven't already. Oh, he picked a little color on the screen. That's cool. So, orange.
How did you do that? How did you pick the little colour? Is that just in there with the faces and everything?
I'm going to skip that. Ooh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad I flipped that card over. Um,
Ooh. You sound like you had the jackpot there.
well, see, this is one of those things where I am not entirely sure that you'll know what this is, and I don't mean to like insult your knowledge of pop culture, but might not be something that you've seen.
Alright, I thought you were going to say it's an age thing.
I think we're about the same age, so
Is this a British thing?
well, I don't know if you said like if you were picking the cards and it was like Black Adder or something, I might not know what that is, or I don't know what other obscure British comedy, but
How dare you? Blackadder is not an obscure British comedy.
it's not really because they show it here a lot, and I know what it is. I couldn't name an obscure British comedy because it would be so obscure that I wouldn't even know what it is. Have you Are you familiar with what this is? If not, we can
Yeah,
skip.
yeah.
Oh,
No, everyone in the world knows
okay.
what that is.
This could definitely be an age thing too, not between us, but
Yeah,
amongst viewers.
yeah.
So now that we've given away a lot of really
I tell you what. I tell you what. Can I draw this? I I just want to try and draw this on my own really
okay,
quick.
go for it.
I'm gonna put the brush as big as I can, and I'm sorry. I just have to try and draw this on my own, and you'll get why in a minute. I'm sorry. I just wanna do this and see if this just for laughs, and see if somebody gets this. If somebody gets this, they get 2 points.
Somehow I knew you were gonna do that.
I know, but I kind of had to, didn't I?
It's like if there was a small 3 foot by 1.5 foot section of anything you needed to crop from that whole thing to be able to tell
That
what it
would be it.
is, that would be it right there.
If somebody gets it, 2 points. I don't even see any. I don't even see any guesses.
We got a couple guesses for butt and breast, bum crack. Now,
Really?
now, keep in mind the context of what we were discussing before we started drawing this. We're talking about TV shows, so that's kind of your clue there.
And remember, this is on a Pictionary card as well.
Yeah, it's on a Pictionary card too. It's gonna that doesn't mean that we're gonna do family friendly things, but it means that the cards are gonna be um,
Yeah.
cleavage, boobs, sitting down. Lawrence and Aaron keeping it classy.
Yep. I tried. You can't say I didn't try.
I think this is good. I don't. Can I just draw a little tattoo?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay.
I did wonder what the tattoo was gonna be. Maybe this should just be our background now. No, it's definitely not Benny Hill. That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
That's a man's man right there. It's a manly man.
Oh yeah.
The kind of man you'd have tattooed on your chest.
Although for anybody from the UK, that just looks like somebody from Liverpool.
Um, should we? It doesn't look like anyone's getting it so far.
Really?
Should
Are
we?
these all the guesses we're gonna get?
Should we?
Anyone?
Here, let's
Draw something else
yeah, let's
here.
draw a couple more tattoos here. I
Chin.
didn't do an even amount of segments. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I see what you're doing.
Chin, superhero, old guy.
How do you get chin from all of this?
Could be a butt chin. Um,
Oh my god, what are you drawing? Way! Thank you, James.
yeah.
Dear God.
The answer is Baywatch, and James got it correct. Good job, James. You saved us.
How did nobody get that earlier?
And just for anybody who isn't familiar with Baywatch, it was a really cheesy lifeguard drama, action drama from the 90s starring Pamela Anderson, who you can see portrayed here by this cleavage,
Giant pair of breasts.
and David Hasselhoff,
Yep.
crudely drawn as a tattoo.
Yep. The other thing I was going to draw, that I thought you were going to draw at first actually, was... Remember when you said tattoo?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought you were going to draw.
yeah, she had the barbed wire tattoo.
Yeah, that was a really rubbish film.
Yeah. So I was drawing the Hasselhoff, or as close as I can get to Hasselhoff. I know he had a little
Yeah.
curly mullet. It's the best David Hasselhoff I can draw without looking at a photo, drawing from memory. And you know, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I can't draw from memory a very accurate David Hasselhoff, because that means that I've had better things to do with my time than stare at posters of him on my wall.
Exactly.
James,
Although you notice I got Pamela Anderson pretty accurate.
yeah, you did. Well,
I was a teenage boy around that time.
yeah. Well, Pamela Anderson's, she's a more easily discernible character, I think. Like, because she has the red suit and the blonde hair, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty easy to guess. If I tried to draw my best David Hasselhoff, I don't know that anybody would get it. I don't know what I could do to make it look, you know, he doesn't have something. He looks like any other dude with a mullet from the 90s.
Yeah. You could have drawn him standing on top of a wall in a light up jacket.
Was he, what's that from?
From the Berlin Wall.
He was tearing down the Berlin Wall. That's what I was going to guess, but then I was like, what does that have to do with David Hasselhoff?
Yeah. Don't you remember he was stood on top of the Berlin Wall when it came down?
No.
And yeah, he sang that song "Looking for Freedom."
Oh, he was a singer. I guess he was, wasn't he? I guess I blocked that stuff out of my memory.
Yeah, so I tried as well. Failed miserable.
James picked
Anyway.
blue, and
Sorry for that, people.
I sent you a new word, which is an object.
That's kind of cool. I like that one.
All right, let's give that a try then.
And now I've got David Hasselhoff songs in my head.
Oh no.
Look for freedom. I'm not going to sing to you, people.
Oh, come on.
No, because we'd lose our audience.
Yeah.
Like, amazing Lick Wiggler.
I'm trying to think of how to do this.
Guess whenever you'd like.
I'm going to do a little underlying sketch here for this one. So I feel like it's kind of necessary.
Ooh, grave.
I'll try to be proper about the perspective here. I guess this should go down to here as well. Oops. Okay, somebody got it already. So I finish my. So when I finish my window.
See, this is why we were being abstract before, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why we were being all crappy and abstract last time.
Okay.
With the mouse pad thing. And look what happened there. I think people were getting annoyed at us.
Yeah. We got some guesses that were close. We got train, bullet, corridor, farm, bullet, tent, gun, bomb, missile, cannon, gun, train. But it wasn't until bullet train that somebody got it correct. And I believe
Who was that? Mary.
Maruga Mesh, I believe, is the first to get it.
Oh, Bruegger's. Yep, I see that.
Okay, so Maruga Mesh gets a point, and Maruga Mesh gets to pick the color of the next card. And I feel a bathroom break coming on here for me at least. So, do you want to solo this one?
Yep. Let me just delete what I've got on my screen.
Okay.
You're gonna. Do you want to pick your color?
Yeah. Once they pick the color, I'll send you the word, and if you agree on the word, then I'll
Yeah.
take a quick break here.
Right, Marugamesh, if you want to pick your color, and Aaron will send me the word, and I shall try and solo this one. And as long as it's not a hard one, be all right. And if it is a hard one, Aaron will be back before we finish.
Okay. So they pick orange.
Orange, cool. Have a quick look.
It's kind of big. So
Yeah, I was going to say you seem to be typing for a long time.
Or I can pick another one.
Oh no, that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So
Right, this is a long one, but
okay.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Right. So I'm going to solo this one. So guess whenever you're ready. I'll try and make this one a bit tougher for you to guess, just so I can have a little fun drawing this at least. Here we go. Haven't seen any guesses yet, which is good, like I say, just to give me a little time to put this one together. Smoke. Whale. How is this a whale? It's orange. Goldfish. You're getting there. Not a goldfish, though. Actually, I just chose the colour at random, so it's totally off. I will give you a clue. This one is just actually a saying. That sounds
I like where this is going.
Aaron coming back.
This is nice.
Do you like this? I've made it particularly tough just to give me time to draw it.
While you're drawing, I will see what we have here in the comments. Bird, smoke, whale, dolphin, fish, goldfish, Nemo, goldfish, mermaid, shark are all incorrect. Chicken leg is not correct.
Yeah, I liked a couple of these.
Mermaid, fish and chips, the snack that smiles back. Now a spot's here. Hello, now a spot. Carp is incorrect. Very
Yeah, I
close.
liked whale because it's gold. That made me laugh. But,
Hey man, there's
yeah.
orange whales out there, I'm sure.
You reckon?
No, there aren't. Fish statue, fountain, a fish out of water. That's a pretty good guess. Magikarp from Pokemon.
Yeah, I doubt you'd find that on a Pictionary card.
What else was there? There was Magikarp, and then what was Magikarp evolved? Or was Magikarp the evolved version of something?
Oh, did you get into all that?
I liked the game for Game Boy. I know it was kind of like, I was probably about 15 or 16 when the first generation of Pokemon was, pretty hot. I wasn't really into like the cards or the cartoon per se, but the game itself was kind of like an RPG, and so I liked that. It's a pretty fun
Right.
game. So yeah,
No,
I used to
lots
know.
of kids at my college were into it, and I just looked at them in a funny way and just went, "Oh." I never, yeah, I didn't. It didn't even occur to me for a second.
Yeah,
I also remember lots of them had like Tamagotchis,
yeah,
and that
They're-
to me was just bizarre.
yeah. Those I got really turned off to those little LCD game things when they first came out. Because like you could buy Mega Man or Castlevania in the little handheld Tiger, thing, and all it was is basically like a big watch or something. It wasn't really a game. It was like barely a game. Fish in need of water, fishing, seal, cold fish, jumping fish.
Actually, I have got a.
You're all pretty
I've got
close.
something else to do.
Now Spot wants to know what color we're doing. We're doing orange, which is random. Should I give a clue as to categorically what this is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like a saying. Like you guys are closest when you're saying like a fish in need of water or a fish out of water. It's something like that.
I like puddle fish. I've never heard that one. Cold fishing. Oh, it's cheap.
Taking a bathroom / orange eating break.
Is that a saying or is that just what somebody's doing?
What's that? Oh, that's what I was doing.
All right.
Because I was probably like chewing oranges into the mic for a second there.
Right.
Probably not
I
sound.
got worried then. I thought that was somebody's guess.
Mhm. Fish out of water, plenty of fish in the sea. Getting close.
Have I made this too hard?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty clear, but it's a saying that isn't that common, I think. I mean, I know what it means,
I've
but
heard it.
okay, somebody got it now. The correct
Hey,
answer is big fish in a small pond, and the first person to get that was
how did
Jessica.
two people get it that
I
close?
know. Jessica did type it first, so she gets a point. Jessica G.
Cool.
And Jessica, you get to pick the color of the next card.
Whew. I was worried then for a second. Thank you,
Um,
Jessica.
should we do a? Oh, okay. So it's one now, so that means that we've been going for an hour. So we should pick a winner for this round and start a fresh round. Are you all right with that?
Yeah. Yep,
So
that's cool.
I'll go ahead and read off the scores. Jessica G. Uh, I think technically she scored that point after. Should we give her that point for the next round or for the next game?
No, we called it then, so
Oh,
we'll
okay,
just
okay,
include
okay. So Jessica G. Murugamami. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I just kind of scribbled it down. And Joyce have 1 point. Artist Modger had 2 points, as well as Mary McCarthy with 2 points, and then James Dyer has 3 points. So James, you win this round, and we'll be starting a fresh round. James has done this with us before, so I'm sure he knows how to contact us for prizes. We'll determine prizes when you contact us, but to give you an idea of prizes that we've given away in the past, I've given away free courses, and we do shout outs, which we'll be doing at the end of this live stream
the
for our
episodes.
previous winner. So we could shout out your website or your Etsy page or whatever you like during one of our live
Yeah.
streams. And then free brushes and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
shoot us both an email, James, and we'll get back to you on that. So we're going to start a new round. That means that, James, you're welcome to guess, but you won't be able to earn points since you already won for this next one. So everybody starting out with 0 points again. And Lawrence, do you want to pick the color for the card just to get it started off?
I will choose red.
Orange. I know it looks like red. I need to pick a better.
Sorry. Yeah.
I picked a red orange. It's confusing. And Lawrence is writing out his handle here, which you can use to find him on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff.
And I was going to say, do you want to write out yours?
Yes, I will. Best place to go is youtube.com/Aaron Rutten. And if you go to our link that's down in the bottom left of the screen here, that'll take you to our live streaming page, which shows you when we're doing our next stream, and it has links to both of our channels and a couple of little subscribe buttons. So I have a word for you here. This will be a quick, easy one.
Cool.
And if you're subscribed to us, you will get updates when we're streaming. And we try to send out notification, as early as we can. And we usually do that on like Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. Okay. How do you feel about that word? It's quick
That's
and easy
awesome.
one. Okay. Let's
Hopefully. Well, it depends how we do it. If we try and trick people.
yeah. Um let's try the abstract route first. I think we both got the we both got the same idea for what we're gonna do. I can't think about how to bring this together for the other part of the word. Got some guesses here. Wine, whiskey, bar, potty mouth, bartender, party. All not correct. See, we can't really draw letters or numbers, so that makes this one tricky.
Yeah, we kind of are running kind of mostly to the actual Pictionary rules here.
Yeah.
Not completely, but yeah, mostly, which means no letters and numbers. We might break those
I know what I
occasionally.
know what I can do.
Oh dear. Dot dot dash.
Alcohol, bar top, whiskey and chaser, bar fight. Those are all good guesses, but also not correct yet. Introspective bottles, says James.
And it sounds like Aaron's joining in.
Pouring myself a drink. Happy hour. Mary guesses SOS. Those are not correct. I mean, I guess that's the code that I wrote there, isn't it?
Just realized.
It's the only Morse code that I know, and I don't even know if that's correct.
Can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I used to know it. But now, yeah, now I can't remember.
Spatula party. That's a good guess. Cheer, duel. Trying to think of what else could add to this. Might have to take out the timer for this one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and if we don't get the correct guess by the time this sand goes to the bottom of the timer, then we'll skip this one. And nobody gets a point. Slappy Milquetoast says an alcoholic's version of a Broadway hit show. It's Cheers, the Broadway musical. Bar brawl. I think everybody thinks it's a bar fight or a bar brawl. Oh, why don't we just really quickly try to draw what it actually is? Otherwise, people are going to be they're going to be like, "Why didn't you do that?"
Yeah. Because it's too obvious.
It looks like piano keys.
That's because you've drawn a box around it.
I know.
Just use your eraser and get rid of the box around.
Yeah, there we go. Or we'll take a few more guesses, and if nobody gets it, then we'll skip. Last straw, drunk fight, bar mitzvah, night of hard toasts, barcode. Joyce got it.
Yay!
Joyce gets a point. Joyce gets to pick the next color. Mary guesses Jailhouse Rock. Guess those do look like prison bars. This guy could be Elvis.
We did say we were going to go abstract, though, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Now it's Jailhouse Rock. Although it wasn't 70s Elvis when he made that, but...
No, that's fair enough. That was the weirdest one we've ever done.
Yeah, that was pretty far out. Joyce picks purple, which is an action. I don't know if we've done an action so far.
No, we haven't done an action today. Nobody has picked an action.
Okay. This...
And that's strange because actions are normally really fun.
Yeah. This is a... At first, this seems like something weird, but I was like, that's not an action, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, it is.
Ooh, I like that one.
Thought it was a name. I was like, that's...
Hey, Abdul. Yeah, no, I like that one.
Okay.
That's going to be a little strange, but yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Do you want to draw one of the... Well, I guess if you're going to draw what I think you're going to draw, you want to draw one half and I'll draw the other half, or how do you want to do it?
I don't get what you mean, one half.
Well, go ahead and start, and I'll, if I see a place to jump in, I will.
Okay.
I guess there's multiple ways to portray this.
Oh, I get what you're on about. Okay. Right, I get what you're on about. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'll just do myself a... It's all going wrong.
The pressure's on now.
Does that help you any?
I think I see what you're doing. I'm going to pretend like I do, and then we'll see.
What about now?
Okay, I see now.
Okay. Well, you're not drawing what I thought you were going to draw. Ah, I thought you were going to draw something else. Right, okay. When this gets guessed, I'll tell you what I thought you were going to draw.
Okay, we got some guesses. Running, buying, robbing a bank, steal, checkout, thief, stealing, store, one-armed bandit, robbing, buy, robbery, robbing, stick down. Really, really close. Um,
No, they got to get this one
it's
exact.
an action, so technically none of these. Well, some of them are actions, but close, but not exactly the answer that we need. I like how these guesses have transformed. Ninja turtle thief, petrified cashier, fleeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, escape.
What weird version of Pictionary have you guys got at home?
Yeah. Oh, and what episode of Ninja Turtles where they're well, I can't say what they're doing, but I don't. I think that they
Yeah,
stop.
were they dressed like
They
that?
usually stop this. They're not usually engaging in it. Criminal escaped criminal robbing a store. To give you a clue, I think we want you to be less specific rather than more specific here. Slappy Milk Toast has an interesting political statement. I thought about going that route too.
I
Uh,
think we all have at some point.
yeah. Drunken Thief, Getaway. Joyce couldn't type for 30 seconds because of spam. That's not good. I hope people aren't getting blocked for commenting too much. I'm certainly not blocking anybody, so I don't know. Thievery. Artist says it happens sometimes. Taxation, shoplifting, crime, stealing. Um, I don't know what we can do to disambiguate what this is. We might have to take one of those guesses that's pretty close.
Hmm.
What do you think?
We might have to. Um, Simply because the word itself is a bit odd.
Let's give another clue. It's a really short word.
Yeah. I think we've already had this word, haven't we? It's just shorter.
Yeah. Breakout, highway robbery, heist. It's even shorter than heist.
Yep.
GTA. Maybe we'll do this when we're trying to give clues. All right. 3 letters.
Yep.
Hit. That's a pretty good
Nope.
guess. Bad is a good guess. So
It's
let's
good, but it's not right.
clarify that some of you already guessed a variation of this word earlier, and you just need to shorten it. I'm going to bust out the
Yeah.
timer too so that there's a sense of urgency. Okay, you can do it. Who will be the fastest? It's not hit. Rob. Rob. Jessica G got it.
Yep. It's a bit of a weird word, isn't it, Rob? But there you go. That was it.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, that's a person's name. That's not an action.
Yeah, yeah.
Who,
I
who,
had to think for a second what it actually was, but yeah.
who is this Rob guy? Why does he get a card?
But that was quite a fun one. All right, I admit that was probably frustrating for you, but that was fun for us.
And feel free to clarify if there were a lot of comments. If you guessed Rob earlier and I didn't see it, feel free to let me know.
Well, that was the first one I saw.
Yeah.
So it was Jessica G.
So Jessica, feel free to pick the color of the next card. Thought the action was kind of fun. Getting a little action.
Blue.
All right. Ooh, okay. Do we want to do like a special round at some point, like a, multiple drawing,
I did think that, but
or should we just keep?
yeah, like a quick fire round. No, because I don't think we've got enough
Okay.
points yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe after this one.
Okay. So this will be a kind of an easier one. Maybe we can get a quick point here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Should we go for it?
Yep. I did that too big. I'm going to delete that too. I have no idea what you're drawing. Is it the 80s? I shouldn't be guessing this. Is it Donald Trump? I thought it was until you started colouring the hair brown. But the hair looks like a brown Donald Trump, but the face actually looks like Jeb Bush, so it's really thrown me off.
I don't know what to do to him to make him more Trumpy.
You need the hands just doing this.
Yeah.
I think you'll probably get some small loan of $1 million. Yeah, I was going to say you'll probably have some smart ass comments coming up about what you do.
Um,
Nobody likes him, but everybody will vote for him.
clavichord, quiff, Donald Trump, giant P, suit, president, speech. I hope not president. Podium, speaker, small loan of $1 million, dollar bill. All incorrect.
Hang on, I just want to check. Have I got this word right?
You do.
Okay. We
You,
just seem to be drawing totally different things.
have you never heard of people referred to that way?
No.
Okay. Could be a. Well, here that's I guess a derogatory term.
Maybe it's just me who's never heard of this, or it's an Americanism.
What 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 slang word would you use that you can say on a live stream that you would use
I was gonna
that
say,
you would use
I
to?
think YouTube's terms and policies are a bit.
I'm actually getting to color something in
Oh,
today.
Joyce has got it.
Okay, Joyce has the correct answer, which is yo-yo.
But did Joyce get it because of both of our drawings there? Did 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 she get it because of what we were talking about?
Plum plonker. I don't know what that is. Yo-Yo Mar. Yo-Yo Ma. Remember Yo-Yo Ma? He was a cellist, popular cellist from the 90s. And lots of other people guessed Yo-Yo. He's a yo-yo, like he's a nut, or he's a wacko. So that means that Joyce gets to pick the next color. Joyce said she got it from the yo-yo that you drew.
Okay.
Mine was a little abstract, but I wanted to be
No, that's cool.
wanted to be
It's cool
topical.
that there was another word. I only know this one, so
Yeah.
that's all I could do. If I'd have known there was another word.
Well, we would have both drawn Trump then.
Yeah.
Then that would have been really confusing. All right, Joyce would like yellow. Ooh, I like this one. It's person, place, or
Yeah.
animal. I think it'll take time for people to be specific enough to where we can actually.
Slappy says, "Give him Rennie Zellweger's mouth." I think that would be a good idea, actually, for a Guess-A-Sketch. Or, well, just for a normal session, actually. Is just draw Donald Trump, but we just take suggestions.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
It would be, wouldn't it? People just chime in and say, add this, add that.
Hmm. I've kind of done that to a degree. I'd have people throw out, each person gets one suggestion. You could pick a color, or you can pick an object or whatever, and then I try to draw
Yeah.
something based on that.
No, I remember. I remember watching.
But that can be hit or miss. It's hard to put together things like that.
I do remember seeing what happened.
And,
And
and
how
you,
abstract it was.
yeah, you end up with some pretty weird stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about this word?
I'm excited about this word.
Okay, me too.
It's a very strange word. Just remember, Joyce, this is all your fault. So have we got anyone new watching? Is there anyone who's not actually playing, who's just there watching?
According to the stats, our peak concurrent has been 14. So that means that at any one time we've had 14 people, but that doesn't mean that there's only been 14 people. It's
Yeah.
hard to say. It doesn't show the stats the same way. If I view it on the watch page,
Yeah, you can
I could try
come
to
up
do,
with different stuff.
that real quick. I don't want to mess anything up though.
I was going to say, don't worry about it.
13 watching now. And 4 likes already.
Ooh, cool.
So somebody has already guessed it. Oh man, I didn't even. All I do is my sketch.
Thanks, Mary. Why don't you go ahead, Mary, and pick your colour?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to do the frog. I just did. Fine, Mary. Look, there's your frog.
I guess I made him facing away, so I probably shouldn't give him eyeballs.
There you go, Mary. Are you happy?
Here, I know what we can do. There isn't even a move tool in here, is there?
No.
I guess you have to like select it first and then move it. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Mary. You get a point. I don't know if I wrote down.
I don't like Larry.
Who got?
Larry's not my name.
Okay, so I forgot to give Joyce a point there for that yo-yo one. And then
I've never gone by Larry ever.
Who got this one? Let's see.
That's Mary.
Mary Treefog. Okay.
Mary Tree Fog. That's your new name.
I'm trying to multitask in my head here. Orange is what Mary would like.
Yes.
Okay.
I was cruel with the laughter, so I shall also give her a. There you go, Mary. Ooh, I like this one.
All right.
I will quickly. Tell you what. Let me just do this 1 hour.
Okay.
There we go. I'll get us started. Oh, you'll have to move your layer above, actually.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's kind of cool that we can move layers around like that. This whole application is just cool. I think, it's kind of the beginning of something that will become more popular. Maybe not in the sense that we do it, but I think collaborative creative works over the internet, as the internet becomes more accommodating for those things, will be more popular.
Well, this is I was telling the guys at Sketchable about this and about how good it was and how much fun it was, and I was telling them about, how good the brushes were in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
They want to build Sketchable into something that's one day grows into something that's as fully formed as something like Photoshop. And I was saying, well, maybe you want to get something like Drawpile into Sketchable now. I'm not saying rip it off, but maybe you want to get that kind of functionality into it now, so that people can use it online.
Yeah.
One thing that I've asked them to do is make it so people like me and you can actually record our illustrations in it and just click a button and upload it to YouTube.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because no application I've ever seen does that. How awesome would it be to just go, screen record, click, upload.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the apps are usually scripts, and then you have to play the script back, but it doesn't quite give you the video.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's the right pose. I've drawn this pose once, and it was a horse in the pose because it was a random word drawing thing. I don't remember the position now.
It doesn't matter, does it? It's good enough for everyone to kind of get.
Somebody's probably already guessed it by now, but
People have got it.
Yeah, I'm having fun Having fun drawing.
Oh wait, no. No, I thought people had got it, but they haven't. Slappy, that's just.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just not going to read any of Slappy's comments aloud, I think.
My wife is Scottish, by the way, so.
Okay, let's see. Now a
I
spot.
thought someone had, but no.
Now a spot left. Sorry, we didn't say goodbye. I didn't see the comment till just now. Um, Valley, hill, lake, landscape, the hills, stargazing. Those are all incorrect. Golf is close, but not quite. Putter, golf ball, duffer, hole in 6, golf tournament, golf game, incorrect. This is something I've drawn before. I'll just go through and ink all of your color.
Why not?
All right, this is one of the more complete looking pictures that we've drawn.
It really is, isn't it? And that's because nobody has gotten it yet. Or have they? Oh, I've just realised something.
They're all close.
They are and they aren't. And maybe that's our fault.
Oh, somebody got it. Svenderman got it. I mean, it's a variation, but it's so close that I think it's acceptable. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, the correct answer is golf course. And Svenderman guessed golfing course. I think that's fine. Yep, gotta have the sand trap. So Svenderman, you get to pick the color of the next card. It's like with each drawing, we're going further and further outside of our boundary. It looks kind of cool on the stream though, because it's like spilling over the edge.
Can you actually, because I can't see the stream at the moment, can you actually see that?
Yeah, you can see the whole thing.
No, but I mean, can you see outside the edge of the stream?
Yeah, you can. Because I think I have that border as a background layer. So I don't know that you can, I mean, I guess I could probably set it up that way. I could make it a topmost layer and then it would cover up everything, but looks more painterly this way. It looks kind of cool. It's like there's a canvas and then you're painting off the edge of your canvas, you know?
Yeah. I wasn't sure how much was totally visible.
So Svenderman picks green, which is difficult. One side of the card's really difficult and the other side is like really easy. So I'm gonna skip that one. Okay. I don't want to be too picky about the cards, so let's try this one. I don't really feel like this is difficult, but maybe it is.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that's difficult. But I'm going to throw a curveball.
Oh, you are? Okay. I was gonna...
Because I got something in mind.
I can almost guess what you have in mind, but...
Really?
Yep. All you had to draw was 3 horizontal lines, and I know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna let you do this here, and I want to back up a little bit here.
I'd be surprised if you had what I had in mind from 3 horizontal lines.
Um,
Okay, you've got it. See, if you've got it from that.
well, I know what the word is though.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is a good point. Yeah. All right, you definitely know it. You definitely know it.
Let's see how well I know it though. Gotta remember all the details, right?
Is this being mean to people?
I don't think so. I think it's a well, I don't want to say what it is, but it's something that everybody enjoys. So we got some guesses. Bench, park bench, sitting on a bench, sidewalk, reading, pizza, tic-tac-toe, Forrest Gump, bus stop, nurse, Valentine's Day. That's
What's that
that's
bit of
interesting.
white?
I was gonna say that's interesting that somebody would guess Valentine's Day, but not have guessed. I don't know. this this scarcely looks like who it's supposed to be, but it's like it's funny because it's close enough.
Yeah, does it really matter?
Um, Life is like a box of chocolates. Man at a bus stop. Run, forest, pralines, box of chocolates. So that is the correct answer. Box of Chocolates by Mary.
Yeah.
It's like spacing out for a minute there. So Mary gets a point. If people are not familiar with what it is that we're doing here, this is probably the most memorable scene from Forrest Gump. If you don't know who Forrest Gump is the man who literally did everything in American history from, I'd probably say about the 50s until, I don't know, about the 90s. Anything that you've ever heard of in history, he had some part in. He was
Yeah.
one of the first investors in Apple. I believe he has some stock in Nike. It's a very successful shrimp company. He's
Yeah, didn't he create the happy face
yeah, he created
t-shirt
the
as
happy
well?
face. He's a Vietnam War hero.
Yeah.
He did it all. So Mary McCarthy, you get to pick the color of the next card.
I like that one, even though it's really weird. But like I said, that was a curveball. It was better than just drawing a box of chocolates, and I'm
Yeah.
glad somebody got it. I was actually gonna give him the happy face t-shirt.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
under his suit.
You should have the Bubba Gump shrimp hat too, but I feel like his hair is kind of more
It was too
memorable.
important, wasn't it? That kind of black wedge hair.
Mary would like yellow.
Yeah, we could have given him like his army helmet. Oops, his army helmet there.
Just load him up with
Just
like everything.
yeah.
Oh, I know what he needs.
What a barcode.
He needs a Dr. Pepper.
I think the last time I watched this film was the 90s.
I've seen it pretty recently. I watched it a lot. It was actually one of my favorite movies, and then I think like once you've seen it that many times, it's kind of hard to watch again. But it's still one of those movies that if you wait a while and you watch it, it's still a good movie.
I had a hankering the other night to watch Dogma.
I remember that.
You know, the Kevin Smith film.
Yeah, it was okay. Had a lot of people in it.
Salma Hayek was good in it.
Can't say I'm really much of a fan of religious movies, even if they are, not necessarily like because that was supposed to be.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't really like it put in a positive light as far as religion, but still, it's like they had all the characters and all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say I would never have considered that a religious movie.
It's not, but the characters,
Yeah.
some of the characters are.
Interesting.
How do you feel about this? Now, this says it's supposed to be I guess it's a person, place, or animal. No, it's not. Maybe, what's weird is like I'll show you
No.
I have these two different colored cards. Like well, I guess they're all different colored, but these look a little bit different. The font's different, so maybe there's some extra cards or something. I don't know. So maybe this isn't a person, place, or thing. But does this look like a good word?
No. Well, it's fine. We'll just go with it.
Okay.
It might be odd for everybody else.
Yeah. Was that the alien sound?
That was a dynamite, and then a scream.
Oh. It came through kind of distorted the first time, and so it sounded almost like the sound when the xenomorph aliens get killed in the Alien movies.
Oh, that's quite cool.
As some of you may know, I just did a course about how to draw a cabin. It was interesting because I started going at it. I had a reference photo. I don't know if you do this, Lawrence, but you'll start drawing something and you'll be like, oh yeah, I got this. I can do this. And then when you look at it, like especially if you're trying to draw it perfectly in perspective, you'll get to a point to where whatever you were doing doesn't fit in. And then you're like, no, that wasn't the way to do it. And then you have to start over from the beginning until fundamentally, line for line, you understand exactly how the perspective should be.
Yeah.
And up until that point, it doesn't work. Like it'll start to look right, and then you'll get to a certain point and it'll be all jacked up, and you'll be like, what did I do wrong? And this was one of those where I just started going at it and started recording, and I kept getting stuck, and I'd have to keep starting over. But then finally, when I did get it, it was like, okay, that's not so hard. As long as I do exactly these steps, all of my logs will be more or less perfect. And
yeah, but you have to do it exactly like that.
Yeah.
I've got this white little dot over here. Can you see this?
You do. You got a little...
I think this is on your layer there.
Let me see if I can get rid of that. He's got some donut crumbs in his chin or something, I think. That's my Corel Painter Master advice. When somebody messages me and they're like, so I have this white thing on my layer, I say, well, don't worry about it. It's just donut crumbs.
Work it into your image. Stop being a baby.
Yeah. I'm taking too long to draw this.
Oh, it's a shame this doesn't have a free transform.
Yeah.
Drawpile is missing a couple of tools.
So we got some guesses. Log cabin, log cabin, log cabin. I guess I kind of gave that away.
You did say cabin a couple of times. But it's all right.
Fortunately, that's not the word, but notebook school, woodcutter, Abe Lincoln, lumberjack, woodchopper, mountain man, unibrow, bearded glacier, wild man, hillbilly. All very close guesses. Hillbilly with donut crumbs and beard. That's my guess. If he's a hillbilly, he needs some Mountain Dew.
That's modern day hillbilly. And that's you drinking Mountain Dew. Every time drinking is mentioned, have you got some kind of game going on?
It's just water.
This is Aaron Rutten, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Sponsored by Smirnoff Vodka.
Dear, he's been on fame. He's been on fame bit again.
Yeah, I did a Mountain Dew haul
Would you like
video.
25p?
Yeah.
25 cents, young man.
I apologize ahead of time if anybody's watching us from the Ozarks. Somebody got close. I'm not going to say who.
What?
Actually, a few people are close.
Yeah. That's just bizarre. It's like, yeah, that person could have just said it. Actually, yeah, I kind of understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of understand why.
Well, you're all pretty close. What do you think? Should we take out the timer? Where the red fern grows. Trapper.
We may as well take out the time, hadn't we?
Okay, so get a few more guesses in, and then if we don't get it, we'll skip it. I believe we are almost at the second hour anyway, so we're going to have a tiebreaker, I believe, unless one of the two people with 2 points gets this. So,
well, I was going to say, why don't we just do a speed fire round?
Okay. I'll let this run out, and then we'll...
Has Joyce said what I've... Okay, thanks for clarifying that, Joyce.
Yeah. Couple more guesses. Sweat Lodge, it's a good guess. And Lumberjacks. Okay, time's up. The correct answer was Cabin Fever. And some people got close. James actually got the closest, but since he already won, his guesses don't count.
I think James actually tried to help everyone out there, and nobody saw what he was dishing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so Joyce and Mary both have 2 points. Jessica G and Svenderman have 1 point. So we're going to do a tiebreaker. How do we want to do? How do we want to do this to make it special? Do you want to just do one word, or do you want to? Do we want to each draw our own word and then they have to guess both? Okay. Piqued your interest there. So why don't we have both Joyce and Mary pick a color? Valric guessed the Unabomber. That's pretty good. He lived in a cabin.
he did.
I think he
And he
did.
pretty
Yeah.
much looked. Yep.
He was a rugged mountain man. Joyce says the live stream is slightly delayed. It is slightly delayed. There's some debate about whether or not Joyce got it within the amount of time. I don't know. Let's just go with the tiebreaker. I think this will be more fun. So I guess we want orange. They both want orange. Okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna pick a good one for both of us though.
Yeah.
Sea legs. We had that before.
I do remember it.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, these are all going to be online to watch later, and you can watch our previous episodes.
We got to be careful though, because Aaron only has 10 cards.
Yeah. Okay. You can tell me, or you can pick either the number 1 or number 2, and tell me which one you prefer.
Oh, it's right here. Comes through on my phone. I like number 2.
You like number 2? Okay. So, in order to win this tiebreaker, you have to get both of these correct. And the first person to get both of these correct wins this round. So here we go.
You ready?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going to try to milk this as best I can.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe not. I'm not going to milk it that far, but I'll milk it a little bit. Okay, so Mary's the first to correctly guess mine. I shouldn't have said that. I should have waited to see who got them both first.
Yeah.
But oh well, I screwed that up. Um, but it's whoever's the first to get both. So while you're doing that, I'll color mine in.
Bless you.
This is another thing I've drawn before. I really really detailed. Actually, I've done it twice. I've drawn fried eggs. I have a really detailed video on how to draw an egg, a fried egg.
Did it take that long?
Took a bit longer. It was actually pretty quick. I mean, a lot of those to draw this paintings didn't spend very much time on. I didn't spend nearly as much time as I would spend on something that's, a portfolio piece. Definitely under 10 hours. I would say like probably the most I've spent on any one of those was probably, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 hours, if that. They're usually like an hour, a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. So I don't want them to be too long. If you're trying to teach somebody how to do something, you kind of have to show them the steps and then let them figure out on their own the details. Because otherwise you end up with this tutorial that's way longer than it needs to be.
Exactly.
And as you know, like when you're just painting casually, you don't have this roadmap in mind where you're like, okay, I'm going to do exactly this in exactly these steps. You have to do it that way for the tutorial. Otherwise, people won't be able to follow it. But when I'm painting, I'll go back and forth between different things. Like 1 minute I'll be painting the eyes, and then another minute I'll be painting a nostril. Then I'll do part of the background, then I'll go back to the nostril. You know what I mean? Because to me, there doesn't need to be an order per se.
No.
But if you try to do that in a tutorial, you're never going to be able to. There's some room for slack here and there, but it's a lot harder to follow if you jump around too much.
But this is it. You're a little more organized, aren't you, when you're doing your tutorial?
Try to be, yeah. But sometimes I'm too lazy to write an outline ahead of time or to practice the piece, and I'll just wing it, and then sometimes that's fine too.
Do you find it's better when you wing it or when you
It depends on the piece. I think if I plan it out, it's more consistently the way I want it to be, versus if I wing it. I've done a couple of those where I've just I drew a dog, for instance, and I just really quickly did it really fast just to kind of show.
Yeah, I saw that one recently.
Quick drawing, and then I got a lot of negative feedback because it wasn't in proportion and all this stuff, and it's like, well,
really,
that's what happens when you just go for it. We got some good guesses here. Let's see if.
I like Kilroy was here. Way, Artist Modra.
Mr. Potato Head. Three Stooges, Larry, Bull Haircut Kid. I'm trying to read just the ones. It's only supposed to, I mean, it's fine if everybody wants to guess to have something to do, but really I'm just looking for Joyce and Mary's guesses here, because this is a tiebreaker.
Joyce.
So Joyce, this is tricky now, because Mary got one and Joyce got the other, but neither one of them got both in a row. So should we just give a prize to both of them, or should we do another sudden death round?
We need another.
Okay, sudden death round. Whoever gets this.
See, I tried to make that as tricky as possible.
Okay.
I knew I should have just gone with, like standard animal beetles.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Knew I should have done it.
Oh, AB Creative, also known as Adam, is here. He's late though.
He's very late.
Came right at the end. Still good to see you though.
He could possibly still win.
He could still win. I know it's the tiebreaker, but this guy's good.
It is AB Creative. He has won a lot in the past.
Okay, so how do you feel about this word? Pretty easy?
Tell you in a second. Yeah,
Okay,
let's go for it.
let's do it.
Crazy.
We both did the same thing. That's funny.
Change it up a bit. See, I thought about that, but I thought that just might confuse people.
All right, who's going to be the quickest here? Watch, nobody will get it now. Only Joyce and Mary are guessing here. Oh, okay, so somebody got it. Looks like Joyce got it first with
Yep.
spaghetti. But a lot of other people got it too. So congratulations, Joyce. You are the winner
I
of this
would like
round.
to mention that AB Creative was actually the first person.
I'm not surprised.
Yep. So it's Joyce.
Yeah.
Joyce is the winner.
So congratulations, Joyce. Good job, Mary, as a runner-up. So
Yep.
feel free to contact us, both Joyce, if you're interested in a prize. Again, that could be something like a free course or free brushes or
Just a shout out.
a shout out. Which, before I forget, because I'd hate to forget,
We do need to shout out last week's, last
Yes.
session's winner.
so I will pop that up here on the screen. So the second one of our winners last week is Molly, and Molly wanted us to shout out her Etsy shop, which is Molly Pops Creations. And we'll just browse through here. Lawrence, I know you can't see this, but she has a, who's that little character from Star Wars, BB-8? Which is a little
Yeah.
Star Wars painting here. It's pretty cool. We'll go back here. I don't know why it's being slow now. And she has some sculpture stuff, so definitely check out her Etsy page if you're interested. Some neat little, looks like little ceramic ornaments for sale. So anyways, I will also pull up our website here, which has the rules, it has previous streams, and it has some links so you can subscribe to both of our channels. We'd both appreciate if you would do that. That way you'll get updates when we have future streams. You'll also be able to see when our next stream is available. As of now, I don't think we really have one planned, but we've been doing them every Friday here and there, so we'll probably keep doing it that way.
Yep, we'll try and get one as soon as possible.
Yeah. So anyways, thanks everybody for joining us and for participating in this episode of Guess a Sketch. Again, you can find Lawrence at Lawrence Can Draw. And I'm Aaron Rutten on YouTube. And as Lawrence is writing here, please do subscribe. Sure, a lot of you have already, though. Oh, and the thumbs up, too. Can't forget that.
Boom.
Booyah.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to the end of this live stream. I'm just going to find the page here to stop it. All right, so thanks, everybody. We'll see you around next time.
We will indeed. Thanks, everyone. Been great seeing you.